Welcome, all of my friends, to the podcast Couch Pilots, the show that dares to fly into the unknown territory of awful television, pilots of the past. My name is Jason, but you can call me the Black Big E, and with me, as always, is my Kempa Slice. His name is, Kempa Bamo Cabin Filler, rest, I'm sure. Captain Philip, rest assured. Good evening.
Well, thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
It's good to be here on a Monday. We survived the blizzard of 2018.
I hate it. You're stupid. I'm stupid. We have a guest today. That guy's stupid just for living here.
Right.
Whatever it is outside that's happening, we deserve it.
Well, this is the way I look at it: is you look in California, you say, "Oh, I want to live in California."
Yeah.
Your house is going to catch on fire.
Nuts.
I want to live in Florida.
Yeah.
Hurricane.
Fart.
You want to live in Texas?
Yeah.
There's Republicans.
Nuts.
And flooding.
And flooding. Yeah. So
Excuse me, flooding.
So it doesn't matter where you go. New York City.
Get one rope.
Right. And so there's no use going anywhere else.
Because if you get all those places, those natural disasters occur. But if you move to New York City, someone's going to hang you.
Right. And you're going to have to live with cockroaches.
And bed the bugs.
And bury those cockroaches.
You buried them.
Yeah, so the weather has, you know what, to be honest with you, so there's a lot of drama happened. This all started on, do we have time for a story?
Yes. I mean, am I part of it?
I can make you part of it.
Hit me.
Okay, so it began on a Saturday.
Did you see that?
No.
There's a mouse.
Are you serious? Are you shitting me?
No, I'm not shitting you. Holy shit, that scared the hell out of me. Not that big. I'm not shitting you.
Where to go from where to where?
It went out and around.
Out of here?
Yeah, it was right. I just was right there. You started talking about like cockroaches were in my head, and I saw this huge black thing on the floor move. It was like, good Christ Almighty!
Are you shitting me?
I'm not shitting you. I'm not shitting you.
Fuck.
No, it's all right. You just get a little mouse trap. We could do it. Do you have a mouse trap in the house right now?
No.
All right. Well, never mind. That scared the hell out of me. I'm not scared of mice, but when I'm not expecting it.
I feel like I have a disgusting house now.
Sure. No. I've never seen anything disgusting in this house before.
They got to go somewhere when it gets cold.
Yeah, that's another great reason to get up into the air, as far as I'm concerned.
Right. So maybe I shouldn't tell my story. Maybe we should just get the hell up in the air and get out of here.
Do you want to introduce the guest before we do the story?
Yeah, let's just introduce it. The story is not that relevant. It's not important.
It's irrelevant.
Oh my god, that's terrifying. And it came from right over by kind of where you are. I don't know where it. I don't know. It's frightful. Not unlike the weather. You know him and you love him and I love him, and he's a reoccurring part of this wonderful story we call Couch Pilots.
Yeah, and for all you frequent flyers out there, and mostly ones that have joined maybe in the past year, you wouldn't have been able to get frequent flyer points if it wouldn't be for this person.
Yeah, we have for anyone who listens to the show and has frequent flyer miles. They accumulate for listening, for sharing the show, commenting on it, and all of that goes through our non-electrical 7,000-pound pachinko machine. It's non-electrical, works on punch cards and gears and grinds, and I think there's even a conveyor belt situation on it, and it takes in so much information.
I added that.
Yeah, thank you for doing that. And we have so much input here at Couch Bites. We needed a second machine, and who pulled it? It's today's guest.
Right.
What's his name?
Biggie?
Yeah.
Biggie. Yes. Did you guys get that text I sent? Somebody's selling another pachinko machine.
I saw it.
But it's like a mini pachinko machine.
Right. I think it's
That's
for
Chinese pinball.
Well, it might be a Chinese. It might be a Chinese knockoff.
I was going to say that's Chinese.
It's
pinball.
a Chinese pinball. And me and my mom, we used to have one of them. Are you just going to stare down there now for
I
us?
am terrified.
Get some decon. It'll be all right.
I actually like mice, but to see one and not be prepared for it, pretty freaky.
I like my mice with lice.
Ooh, that's not nice.
That's not nice. Ooh.
I don't like that, Big E.
Scary as chemo slice. Yeah. So there. Yeah, we had a Chinese. God damn it!
All right, sorry.
Did you see it again?
No, I didn't see it.
Chinese pinball machine.
Yeah, we had one when we were little. When I was little, it had like 40 or 50 round balls.
Round.
And they would
stainless steel
shoot
balls.
up, and they would just bounce pachinko off of the pachinkos.
Is it awesome? It sounds
pretty
awesome.
It was. But a friend of my mom's had one too, and they're
they stand up.
They don't have their own thing. They're not off the ground unless you put them off the ground. So they just kind of
Yeah.
Most of them are shorter than
They're
this
pretty
mini
small.
fridge.
Yeah.
And they're on. You usually set them on a table or
On a
put them on the
table,
wall.
What about from the window to the wall? Can you do that?
But usually when the sweat pours down my balls.
Nice. I saw one over the summer at a garage sale. I think the guy won like $75. I feel like I need to have one in my house. One of these.
I think you
vans.
do too.
Yeah.
It'd go good with the decor.
With all the crazy fucking shit in my house.
I think
Right.
that one that I split in our group text that they wanted way too much money for. I think
A hundo, right?
Like $100.
One hundo. I might offer him half a hundo.
It probably worked.
probably.
The 71 probably didn't work.
Yeah, I don't know.
And who are you going to get to fix those? That's like my dad's got 2 slot machines. They're Japanese slot machines, but they're all messed up now. But you
Just
can't-
take him down. Take a few pictures down to the Chinese restaurant. I'm sure someone there knows exactly how to fix it.
So nobody plays them anymore because they just all the time because
Scott, we're happy to have you here.
Oh,
Thanks.
yeah, sorry.
I haven't been on since CouchCon. Can we relive CouchCon?
I'm gonna. You know what? Make it quick because I'm sure everyone's fucking sick of hearing about CouchCon.
Well,
I hope not, because in 2 weeks we're going to announce the ticket sale.
I just wanted to reinforce Matt's story about Captain Rest Assure screaming in the birthing room.
Oh, the scream therapy?
Scream therapy, and lost him.
Yeah.
I was with Blake the whole time.
Yeah.
he was
Security.
Security.
He was fine. I'm the one who got him to the hospital. I stayed with him at the
You,
hospital.
you firemen carried him there.
I did.
All the way through the streets of New York.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, Madison Square Garden is like really close to
Sure.
at least
St. Elmo's.
St. Elmo's.
Yeah.
St. Elmo's Pediatric Hospital.
That's where it's a burn unit, right? For anyone who gets St. Almost fired.
So yeah, I took Cap to old Cap to the hospital, to the pediatric hospital, and they fixed him.
Yeah, well, that's good.
He was back.
He's back in the saddle again. So
Yeah.
thank you for going to CouchCon and being security there. We need it because we have, like when the Beatles came to America.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of how our
yeah.
fans are, man.
There was
you know?
we didn't talk about this.
You guys
but
are going to be bigger than Jesus?
Physically, both of us are bigger than Jesus. You look in the Bible, and Jesus looks like white and like he's 6'4" and kind of ripped because he's a carpenter.
Mm-hmm.
But in actuality, he probably looked like a Middle Eastern fella, probably no bigger than 5 foot tall.
You said Jesus was in the Carpenters?
He was into the Carpenters.
Oh, he was
he
into
had all-
the Carpenters.
he had all their
All the
albums.
albums.
He refused to feed Karen Carpenter. That's why she died.
I like that one. I like that
That
one a
was
lot.
good.
So
See what-
physically, Blake and I, yes, we are bigger than Jesus.
Yeah.
Physically, we are.
When we left Madison Square Garden on that final day, we actually had some doubles, some body doubles,
Yeah.
and they took a different car out, and so the flans kind of
flans?
flocked.
That sounds
they
good.
flocked to that
Walk
car.
a flock of flans?
Yeah, and we went the other way.
Do you know who I hired for my double? I don't know if you knew this. Carson Daly.
You know what? I can see that. Mine was Brad Paisley.
Brat?
Brad Paisley. I
Brat
can see
Paisley?
that. You know who my body
Borak Paisley.
my body double
My guitar.
my body
My
double,
double.
was Luke Combs.
I don't know who that is.
That's a new country
Puffy.
It's a new country guy?
new country guy, yeah.
I automatically hate it. I'm sorry. But I love you. I don't know if that makes a difference.
It does. It makes all the world a difference.
Do you have this? Do you want to tell the story real quick?
No, it's
We
pointless
should.
now.
It's pointless. Is
Yeah.
I'm sorry that the mouse trumped.
No,
the
no, that's
situation.
fine. The-
Mouse,
I was-
Mouse trumps all stories.
No, I'm glad you told me. Now I've,
Have you ever had a mouse problem?
no. Well, we did when we lived in that hood rat place in Derby
Off of
after
Derby?
after
Yeah.
the tornado.
How'd you get rid of them?
I bought one of those sticky things, and he was on there, and because I was like, the mouse traps, they're sneaky, or they can get around those. If I get that sticky pad, he's not getting out of that. The problem is they're still alive, and you have to maneuver that.
pretty
If
awful.
you just get decon and they eat it, they go die somewhere and you don't even know what happened.
But you'll smell them.
This is. I think the old ways are the best ways, and you get one of those 50-cent wooden ones with the snap on it. It kills them pretty quick, and you know what you do? You smear a little peanut butter on there. I did it at an apartment I lived at. I was finding these little Tic Tac turds around. I said, all right, so we got a problem. So I put
And
it.
you ate 'em.
And first of all, I thought it was some Tic Tacs that I purchased, and I ate them. Big mistake. That's how I was told I got mono. But I took the trap with the peanut butter and I put it between like the stove and the refrigerator. And as I was walking away, it snapped.
Oh,
I think
shit.
they are so attracted to peanut butter, and it's not like a piece of cheese that can just move. You smear it on there, it's stuck on there.
Right, right.
It's the perfect, and it's like costs you nothing. You probably have everything here you need already.
That's except a mouse trap.
I will buy you one.
Well, I think I'm going to need more than one.
Who knows? Maybe. Yeah. And you got to put them along the wall. This guy deviated from the wall.
How about the windows?
And then went.
What about a septum? From a septum?
Put put it on his septum?
He deviated from his septum.
I think so. I did see a lot of white powder on and around its whiskers. That's how you get a deviated septum, right?
Yeah.
Snorting coke.
Snort cocaine, or get punched in the face like I did.
Okay, that's what I'm talking
That'll
about.
happen.
That's how you got your. That's how you became deviated.
That's how mine became deviated. Yeah.
Does that mean you got a big, like one big nostril?
No, it means I can't breathe out of one side of my nose ever.
Well, oh, really?
So he goes,
Yeah.
he's like, listen, guys,
Prove it.
Yeah, listen, ever.
Be gross
Always
and prove it.
stuffed up.
I'm sorry. So it was from a punch in the face. All right. I know you had some days behind you, man.
Mm-hmm.
These tats tell a story. Mainly, it's a skull.
There's a lot of skulls.
and roses.
Oh, merciful heavens! Do we have any fan feedback?
We can go through a couple real quick.
Sure.
Feedback.
Fan feedback. Tell folks how we get fan feedback.
Oh, totally. What you're going to do is you go to couchpilotspodcast.com, and there's icons there that represent social media such as Twitter or Facebook or Instagram.
Instagram, yes.
Is there a thing that could Couch Pilots have their own Snapchat? I'm so old.
They could.
I'm so old.
They could.
Okay.
But we don't use the Instagram, and I don't use. You're the only one that uses the Twitter. So if we had another one, I don't know what.
Karaoke Big E started a TikTok page today. Will I ever use it? Probably not.
TikTok.
He speed musically.
You don't stop.
So go there. You can reach out to us, and there's even a phone number. Call it. It's 910 Pilots 1. Leave us a message. In any way you contact us, you're getting frequent flyer points. And we mentioned it earlier. You're probably like, what are they good for? Well, I'll tell you what they're good for. Goods and services rendered.
Did you mention what the best time to call is?
Oh, yeah. Call in the middle of the night. That's when the lines declare us.
Like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Blake, what do you get for the frequent flyer points?
You can get autographed aviator glasses, autographed posters, used underwear.
Yep.
A plethora of things.
Can you get an autograph from the band Autograph?
Yeah, what's that song they sang? They did have a good song. What was that?
I just bring up the band. I can't remember.
I'll find it real quick here.
First on our Twitter page, and you need to screenshot, like when you're talking to like fans on Twitter, you need to like screenshot them, because I don't. By the time I see the alert, I go to it and you've already talked to him, and I can't get back to what it was before.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. This is from our good friend Matt, and it says Couch Pilots Pod with the caps and cappins on Couch Pilots the city #the city, and we took a photo. So my photo is on Twitter.
I probably liked and retweeted that. Maybe.
Probably.
There it is. Turn up the radio.
Go ahead.
Well, then did you want to discuss your birthday present?
Oh, yeah, frequent flyer from Sacramento. Her name is Lori, and she made me or she had it made overseas.
Oh, did she? Oh, she had it made over. So, like an Asian made it?
Is the UK, which stands for United Kingdom, of course.
Okay.
And she's like, at one point she said, "Hey, I want to get something for your birthday. What's your favorite episode of The Simpsons?" And I was like, "I don't know. Here's a couple, including the one where Bart sells his soul."
Okay.
And so she had someone in the UK. What is that? Cross stitch?
Yeah, it's cross stitch. It says the Church of Springfield, and it says Bart Simpson sold.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. And then she wrote me a filthy note.
Happy birthday, slut! Now you're officially obsessed with me. It's only a matter of time before you're my next ex-husband. Love always, Lori.
Yeah. She always calls me daddy too. What do you think that means?
That's cool. She has daddy issues, and that's the best women to have.
I agree with that. Oh boy.
Intro violation in the song.
Oh, it's let's board this plane.
Every day.
You love it.
It drives me crazy.
Things are better with rock. Why does it drive you crazy? Don't you like music?
Huh? I like music, but not when we're talking or when there's buffers or bumpers that I worked on.
This makes us professional.
Oh, does it? Is that what makes us professional?
Bumpers that we played 160 times.
And that, and we have mice in the studio.
There's a mouse in my house.
Okay, I want to call someone real quick. Should we call Triptych and I can complain about why they don't have more beer at Broadway Liquors?
Sure.
Or should we call Basket Case? It's a karaoke bar in Peoria for you, Scott.
Call Triptych.
Call Triptych? Okay.
Okay.
You guys of all had Triptych here, right?
Do what?
You guys have had Triptych?
Yeah.
They're out of Savoy, Illinois.
Right. I've had dank meme and
Yes, I've had
really dank meme, and then
the dankest of memes.
is M43? That's not them.
No, I don't know
Yeah.
who that is, but that's really good.
Yeah, Molly loves it.
I think it's partly good because it's so expensive.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
find out our hours and all the beers here on tap by
It's a
visiting our
robot.
website at www.triptychbrewing.com.
I like Trip.
Free plug.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse you.
Are you leaving a message or?
No. Oh, I want to talk to a human being. I'm going to call back and hopefully do that. Goodbye. Did I miss something? Did they say press a button to talk to a person?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so. They're probably closed.
No, I think they have like a tasting room that's
You've
open.
reached Triptych Brewing, small microbrewery in Savoy, Illinois. You can find out our hours and all the beers here on tap by visiting our website.
No.
at www.triptychbrewing.com.
Maybe they didn't open today because of the blizzard.
Oh, that's a good. Yeah. Oh, it's Monday. Like Sunday and Mondays are like.
Yeah,
They're like
and we had
craft beer closing days.
All right, I bet the karaoke place. So can I call them real quick? Is that all right?
What are we calling them for?
Because I want to talk to them about having a live show there. We're not gonna actually do it because I know you're terrified. But
What's a basket case?
Yeah, it's up around Maine.
yeah,
I've heard of it. Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
we'll see if they want to have a show there.
Basket case.
Hey, the basket case.
This is.
Hi, this is Jason. Who's this?
This is Bonnie.
Hey, Bonnie. Do you guys do karaoke? Is it 7 days a week, or you close it all?
No, we do it every day.
And what time do you start? As soon as you open the doors?
Not in the morning, no. We usually don't start until the evening. I mean, generally it starts at 9, but if people actually come in and want to sing before that, depending on your nighttime bartender, they'll usually start it whenever you want, when people are here to sing.
Okay. My buddy does a podcast locally. Do you listen to podcasts at all?
No.
All right, you know what they are, though, right?
Not really.
It's like on-demand talk radio. So it's like whatever something you're interested in. There's probably like 10 podcasts about it, and then you can listen to it. It's like a talk radio thing. Anyway, he does a karaoke podcast.
Uh-huh.
Is that something you guys would have over there? Like if he came early enough before it got crowded?
If he wants to do it here, he can. That's fine.
Yeah, he'd record and then have guests there, and then he could sing.
Well, is he wanting to do it tonight?
No, not tonight. We do it during the day when you're not busy. We don't want all the extra people there. Just anyone who would come in and wants to sing on the show, we could do that. But we don't want it to be too busy or take away from your business.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I mean, you'd have to ask the daytime bartenders then if that'd be something that they'd want to do. You just have to call probably about like an hour or so before you actually want to do it and just make sure that it's okay with the bartender that's working that day.
Would you want to do it?
I work tonight, so I won't be here tomorrow.
Okay, but would you come in to do it? Do you have like a favorite song, like a go-to song you'd want to sing on the show?
I mean, I wouldn't come in on my day off. Sorry, I don't get very
What?
many days off. I work 2 jobs. But if you
Okay.
guys do it on the night when I'm here, I'd be happy to.
What's your go-to song?
Love will keep us together.
That's a good one. Okay, Bonnie, we'll call back and talk to someone in the daytime.
All right, sounds good. Thanks.
All right, love you.
It sounds to me like you just booked a gig.
I guess so.
Your manager just booked you a
Just
gig.
booked us a gig.
There you go, buddy. That's all it takes.
What are we gonna do?
A little mouth lube.
A little mouth lubrication.
You ever mouth lube?
It's all part
Tony
of the
Shalhoub.
lubrication.
Tony Mouth Shalhoub. Today we discussed the pilot episode of The Dog Police from the year of our Lord,
Christ.
1990. Great year.
Great year.
1990 was a great year. I was a big whopping 15 years old.
Hell yeah.
I was 16.
We were in high school.
Yeah.
Actually, I was probably still in 8th grade because
Well-
I was bad boy.
Well, I graduated in 94, so that would be...
okay, so yeah, we were in the same.
Yeah, we were in the same.
You got held back one year, Scott?
I got held back twice.
Oh, my God.
Was it there?
Fuck, I don't know.
Do you see it?
Man, down.
That scared me.
I don't know, man.
Fuck.
This is fucked up. I know those... I think I'm hoping those wires are what tickled the bottom of my foot. But now you've got me all fucking paranoid. My wife's all embarrassed.
No,
now I'm freaking out
Come on,
now.
no, it happens all the time.
Yeah, it's cold out. They got to go somewhere.
I doubt he's back in here. But what you could do, you take your flashlight on your phone. Do you want to look for him?
No, I don't want to look for him. I want to
Okay.
I just want to mosey along with my day.
I almost feel like it's a bit right now, like he's fucking with us.
I think it was those cords though, because the tape came off of them.
Yeah, they're dangling.
I think it would be terrified to come in here right now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's too funny. I don't know. Oh, I was going to ask you what grade did you get held back in?
Kindergarten, so I had to do pre-first and 4th grade.
Okay, and when did you catch up with this guy over here?
That would have been when the 4th grade thing came.
Okay. And then from there on out, you guys were best buds forever.
That's right,
Yeah,
bros.
never missed a day hanging out.
Not even 20 years. I
Was there when his son was born. I was his best man at his wedding.
Were you there when the son was conceived?
Star was born.
Right.
He was there, and when we watched Star was born.
You guys watched A Star Was Born? Both the Streisand and the Gaga versions?
Yes.
Right, yeah.
Lady
Wonderful.
Gaga.
I like the Streisand version a lot better.
So
Oh, yeah. I like her
I like Chris
tight
Christopherson.
pearl, or tight perm.
Oh, they said.
I got fucked up memory. Not memories. I got like emotions come up from the original. Well, not the original, because I think
You have emotions?
I think my mom said the one with Barbara Streisand and Chris Christopherson
like
was
the third one.
third remake of
Yeah.
that movie.
The third one?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
there was one with Judy Garland,
Yeah.
and that wasn't even the first one.
The girl from Wizard of Oz?
No,
So-
her mom.
Spoiler alert for anybody.
Liza Minnelli.
No.
What? I thought Judy Garland's mom.
Yes, is
It's right there. It is right there. I'm not joking. It's under the thing.
All right, stop.
It's under the thing.
Stop. Oh Jesus! What the hell was? I didn't like that at all. I felt like it called up my ass crack.
I told you guys we should have got in the air as soon as
A
possible.
little turbulence there, folks. Sorry about that.
Turbulence turned my pants.
Oh, I get it. That's funny.
That's good.
Boy, 1990. We all were the ages we said a little bit ago. Seconds ago, as a matter of fact.
16.
And not 20 minutes ago. Yes.
We were freshmen.
We were merely freshmen.
Oh, that's
Merely.
it. I love that song. I should sing it. It was a long time
That was
ago.
a good year for the Roses for me.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Do you know what that means when
Yeah,
you say that?
I was getting pussy in 1990.
Nice.
Multiple?
Probably more than one.
Good Lord, more than one. That's good.
Hell yeah.
Beat
good
me
for
to
you.
It. Yeah, you beat me to it.
Yeah, I was. I think I was 17 when I did the thing.
I was a mere young lad of
I feel like I need to drink heavily now.
13.
Oh, yeah.
Matter of fact,
You're just always looking for a reason.
when I lost my virginity, it was after.
What does that mean?
Well,
What happened to you?
He'd been jerked off and blown.
like Blake here, I had been fondled by other people
jeez.
before I was the age of consent, I guess.
I've never wanted a mouse more badly in this room than right now.
But no, I was 13 when I lost mine.
Really? Good Lord,
Sixth
man.
grade.
Nice.
Tanya.
I don't know if
I ain't
that's
saying the
nice.
last name.
What? How old was she?
She's the same age as us.
You guys a couple 13-year-olds fucking?
Yeah.
Damn, man.
We be fucking.
Huh.
Well, now we got a mic cable humming.
No.
A mice cable?
Oh, no.
We're all right. We're all right.
Oh, is that the furnace?
Yeah.
Okay. We
All
be
right.
humming? All right. Well,
Okay.
1990.
What else happened in 1990?
Well, I'm about to tell you because we're going to go back there.
in our minds.
Because 1990 was a long time ago. and
Oh,
we
yeah.
can't remember all of the stuff that happened then.
Right. We can't look at this pilot from 1990 and judge it based on 2018, almost 2019.
Thank you.
Right.
And because back then we didn't have Band-Aids.
No, no.
We didn't
No
have,
need for 'em.
We didn't have mouse traps.
Nope.
We didn't have peanut butter.
We didn't have the game Mousetrap by Milton Bradley.
Right.
Was Courtney Cox in 1990?
I think she was because I think Born in the USA was probably around 90.
Yep,
Yeah.
she sure was.
Yeah. So that's where she
Never
first,
forget.
She's just a random girl at a random Bruce Springsteen concert,
Got pulled up on stage.
just randomly.
So let's talk about some things that happened that year so we can properly judge this pilot. It's only fair to the pilot,
Yeah.
Let's get on even playing grounds here. December 6th, Saddam Hussein announces release of all foreign hostages.
Thanks, Saddam.
Saddam.
Hey, not such a bad guy after all.
Right, he let him go.
Thanks, Saddam.
We probably gave him some machine guns and some tanks, and then he said, "Okay, we'll let him go."
Yeah, that's
For
fine.
exchange for oil.
Yep, that's right. The Gulf War, Operation Desert Shield.
This Desert Storm.
Desert Storm.
Well, it was Shield first.
Oh,
Was it?
It was Shield when they were before they had the war, and then when Saddam was like, I don't like you guys," then he's like, "Oh, it's war now. It's Storm."
That was Bushy Sr.
General Schwarzkopf, the most Jewish. Is it Jewish or Polish? That's one the same, maybe.
Yeah.
One. Oh, one. The only way is one.
Oh, jeez. I was just reading how Creed had the worst halftime performance at a.
Super Bowl?
Was it a Super Bowl? Maybe it was. I can't remember what it was.
Or was it a college?
Oh, I think maybe a Thanksgiving Day. concert or something, like halftime at an NFL game.
Maybe.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
Foreshadow. Next week we're going to talk about Creed.
Are we really? Apollo Creed?
Foreshadow.
No, the band Creed.
Foreshadow. We might do a whole episode of Karaoke Big E just around Creed.
5 Shadow. I will not hear that. December 7th, Ted Turner and Jane Fonda announced their engagement. Now, you say you were being fonded at age 13, is that right?
I was having intercourse at age 13.
Oh, I thought you said Fonda. The Barbarella.
Oh, my God. Good Lord.
I've awakened something within Big E.
God, that's like it.
You like that?
God.
Hey, Big E, you like that?
Yeah, Jane Fonda was a mega
Piece of ish.
mega.
That was after Jane Fonda's workout started, right?
Yeah, and that was
Barbarella.
No.
Oh,
I meant
okay, yeah.
Ted
The marriage?
Turner.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it was also after she didn't she like sit? Didn't she go to Vietnam to protest
Yes.
the war? I don't know. Maybe not a good move politically or
Yeah,
career
maybe
wise
not.
for her.
Man, it obviously didn't hurt her.
Ted Turner, I just saw something about him on CBS Sunday Morning. He's like super old and like his mind isn't all there.
Oh, really?
But he owns like hundreds of thousands of acres out in like Montana or something. He's got
Wow.
He's got this incredible ranch, and he's TBS.
Sure.
He's Atlanta Braves, right?
Right.
Yeah, the guy's got it made in the shade.
Yeah. He's got money out
Used to have Turner Broadcasting too. I don't know if
That's
that's.
TBS. Turner Broadcast.
That's a superstation, baby.
I didn't. I thought he owned something. Time Warner
Everything?
or something.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he had his hands dibbled in a lot of stuff.
He owned
He fonded a lot.
the greatest wrestling federation ever, the WCW.
You ever hear that famous conversation between him and McMahon?
Huh.
Ted Turner got on a telephone, beep, bop, boop, beep, called him Mr. McMahon himself, the man. And McMahon answers the phone. He says, "Hello, this is what's his name? Jim McMahon? Not Jim McMahon.
Vince.
He's like, "Hi, I'm Vince McMahon." He says, "Yes, this is Ted Turner." He's like, "Vince, guess what?" He's like, "I'm not gonna guess. I'm a millionaire." He says, "I am now in the wrestling business."
Yeah.
And Vince says, "That's great. I'm in the entertainment business." Click,
Ooh.
click,
Nice.
boom,
Boom.
mic drop.
Domino, motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
I'm in the entertainment business.
December 13th, South African President F.W. de Klerk meets with Nelson Mandela to talk the end of apartheid. What do you think about that?
Didn't he did right after they talked about? Was that before they talked about that Nelson Mandela was in prison?
That was after.
Oh,
I thought he died.
And then
Remember the Mandela effect?
Well, that's the Hadron Collider, right?
Yeah.
Split time,
Split time.
and that's why I like the Berenstein Bears.
Where I enjoy the Berenstain Bears.
Gross. Yours sounds gross.
Mine sounds disgusting.
Yours sounds like some sort of forest animal leaving his mark on the back of a tree. Oh, boy. And with those 3 absolutely 100% true facts about that year, 1990, I am safely and secure in that mindset.
me too.
Yeah,
I'm right
me
there.
too, I'm right there. I remember hanging out at the boulevard, smoking cigarettes.
Yep, that's back when there was a gas station across the street.
Yep.
And
There was a McDonald's across the street from
that.
that.
Yeah.
That's smart because, you guys went to East Peoria, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just going to say, like, I was thinking something, for some reason you guys didn't go to East Peoria because that's where I went.
All those things were
like-
gone by the time you got there.
No, they just tore down the gas station.
Oh, they did?
Like, within the past month or two.
Oh, they finally tore it down. Yeah.
It was closed forever. But that's the smartest thing ever, right? Like sell cigarettes
Yeah.
right by a high
Right by
school,
the high school.
right? Oh, it's so
There,
smart.
a guy that I went to high school, I forgot his name and her name, but a girl paid him to suck his dick in that bathroom.
What?
A girl paid him to suck his dick in the bathroom.
A girl paid him. She's like, I want to suck your dick
Yeah.
so bad. Was it like a freshman in a
I don't
senior
remember
situation?
what it was.
Oh, I got a story off mic about that. Biggie, why did we choose to watch a Dog Police?
3 simple criteria, right?
That's what I like to hear.
Free,
Yeah.
is available to be seen,
Yeah.
and it never made it to anything past being a
That
pilot.
Is there more than one?
There might be more than one. I see the mouse. I'm looking at the mouse
You
right
can't
now.
get out now.
He's terrified. He's in here. He's in this room
And
here.
there's nothing to grab.
How do you get in here?
Pause.
It's okay because we've quarantined it, unless it's a separate one.
Oh, he
Are you
couldn't have
paused?
came in here to the door.
Are you paused?
Okay, we're going to get his ass.
So it's free.
Free. It was available to be seen. And third, but the most important of all, it was only one episode and one episode only.
Yep. That's
How often
it.
do you get a guest on here that knows those? Like that?
Not never.
Not like that.
No.
Not like that,
You were
Biggie.
decisive.
Yeah, and incisive.
And is there a fourth pillar for this season?
No.
No.
No, well,
I'm a guest.
yeah, but that's not really help determine the pilot.
Nope.
So, no, I would say no, there's not. So you're probably asking yourself, well, where can I find the entire episode of My Dumb Self to find the dog police? So you can do so. Hold on. By subscribing to Couch Pilots in SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or your favorite podcast app of choice, and then simply click on one of our classically blue links in our show notes. Or go to YouTube, Scott.
And you know what to do too.
Scott?
Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff, please.
Are you going to keep the mouse carcass?
Shit.
Huh?
I'm scared.
You all right? No, it's okay. It's okay.
It's so high up here.
Take my hand. You've been up in the plane before. What's different?
I don't know. There's a mouse. There's a fucking mouse in here.
Sorry, the pilot. They're dogs. They're from space. They're psychic. They're cops. They're divorced.
That's a lot of sentences. I'm glad they didn't put commas in there.
Few words, 5 separate sentences.
Right.
You know,
like it.
I don't like. I don't know. I'm a D.
Yeah, I'm gonna
D
go
for decon.
F, because after that summary, you've done that. You don't even need to go watch the video.
It's that sentence was almost as long as the show itself.
Absolutely.
Oh boy, yes, dog police. My Lord Almighty. Followed quickly by interesting facts.
Interesting facts. Just don't do it.
Yeah, you
I'm off my game. I had no idea what you were talking about. You both looked at me, and I was like, nah.
Well, we're recording the podcast Couch Pilots,
Right.
And then we got to the point in the show where I said interesting facts.
Oh, yeah. Interesting facts. Guys and gals, if you've never heard the show before, this is a segment of the show that Jason has scoured the internet. Got bloody knuckles and everything. Got peanut butter
Peanuts.
all over him. And he found information about this pilot that you wouldn't know. You probably never heard of the pilot, but even if you didn't hear about the pilot,
You still wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know about
Wouldn't
this.
know.
Don't-
The only thing we
don't.
ask is
please.
don't, guys.
Please.
Just don't do it. Just don't discuss your opinions of these facts. Scott is really good at this. He's never had a problem with this.
No,
Just,
he's great.
Just
at
don't do it.
just don't do it. Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to ruin someone else's experience with these facts.
Yeah, don't taint their experience.
Don't be Nike. Be your own person and just don't do it.
Right.
Yeah, that's fair. After the Dog Police, a side project from Memphis-based keyboardist Tony Thomas, bassist Sam Shoop, and drummer Tom Leonardo gained minor notoriety on the mid-'80s MTV late-night program of do-it-yourself submissions called Basement Tapes. They were more broadly seen on the USA Network as they were picked up by a show called Night Flight.
Okay.
Fact.
Fact.
This is the time.
Can't change it.
No, you can't. This is a time where MTV looks dirty and grungy, and although it's not 100% that way, you can feel. It seems like it's a very stripped down, no budget, like they're doing it in someone's basement, and that gives it a cool factor.
Is this the time of the Colin? What's his last name?
Remote Control?
Yeah. Is this the time of Remote Control?
This might be a little bit before Remote Control, actually.
Okay.
I think Remote Control is like 86, 88.
Well, there's an actor in this show that shows up in Remote Control.
Oh, you're
and it's,
absolutely right, there is.
about the same age of when he would have.
Yep, I think you're right.
Done that.
I think Remote Control is a little bit before this show, but after the time of these facts that I'm giving. Because there's stuff that led up to this program called The Dog Police. The USA show called Night Flight aired August 17th, 1984. On that episode, a music video by Dog Police ended up inspiring a failed sitcom pilot a few years later featuring Jeremy Piven and Adam Sandler. Fact.
Fact.
Fact. I mean,
Nothing you can do about it.
There's nothing you can do about it. So we just accept it.
1984 song called The Dog Police by a side project called Dog Police. 1990 rolls around, sitcom pilot.
Fact.
Fact. Night Flight was an online visual arts magazine and variety television show that originated on the cable TV network USA Network. It originally aired from 81 to 88 before moving into syndication in the early 90s. The show relaunched online on nightflight.com in 2015 with original episodes that could be streamed on the subscription channel Night Flight Plus. So that's where the music video was. I had never heard of that. Have you guys?
No, I never heard of that.
I've never heard of Night Flight at all.
The original Dog Police lyrics totally ripped off the Electric Company's Spider-Man.
Okay, I can see that.
Oh, do you know that? Do you
I don't know.
Do you know the Spider-Man? No? Okay, you can see that. All right. End of interesting facts.
Ooh.
And then how about Twitter responses?
Twitter responses. Jason, did you get some Twitter responses?
Absolutely not. But what I do have, actually, it's funny because like the only people I recognized were Sandler and Piven.
You get back. Sandman didn't get back to you.
The Sandman, the aptly named Sandman, did not. But there's other actors in the show, but no one else is listed. I couldn't find anyone else who's involved.
Wow.
Oh, really?
So what I'm going to do right now is just play a little bit of the song by Dog Police to kind of get a feel.
For what this is based off.
So let's do that right now. Listen to the very beginning of the song. I'll play the Electric Company beginning next. You can hear the Spider-Man ripoff.
Jumped in my car last Saturday night. Had a blind date, she was out of sight. She was a chick from a canine scene. Her hair was blue, her teeth were green. Drove down to the Lone Star Bar. Scratched her flea as I parked the car. The place was full of punks and minks. Got a little table and a couple of drinks.
Here it comes. Ready for this?
Went to the back room and combed my hair. Left my baby at the table there. Looked in the mirror and I wiped my nose. And when I came back, what did you suppose? The boys in blue had my baby on the floor. They were asking her if she wanted some more. They pulled out a net, they pulled out a leash. They said they were the
I'll fade it out.
All right. How you like that, huh?
I do not
That
like
is definitely a thing that is real. In the very beginning, it says something like, "Where are you? Who are you?" Something like that. Here is Morgan Freeman from Electric Company talking about Spider-Man. Here.
Where are you coming from, Spider-Man? Nobody knows who you are.
Yeah.
Those two first lines were exactly the first song. Anyway, that's the song, and that this whole pilot was based on, which is
Right.
silly. That sounds like a Dr. Demento style song, a Weird Al.
Yep.
It's not great, but I
Kind of had a
it
Devo
feels-
vibe to it.
Absolutely,
I definitely encourage you to watch the video.
it's pretty
Oh,
wild.
so there's a
It's pretty-
separate video for that song?
Yeah. The song has its own video.
yeah, it's pretty wild. I'd say
Dog police.
It's catchy. It will ring in your head.
something else that's catchy is a little program I like to call.
Orders are a karaoke Big E.
Hey folks, Big E here with some breaking news. My podcast, Karaoke Big E, was just named the #1 karaoke podcast of all time. Don't believe me? Well, you shouldn't. That category definitely does not exist. My co-host Kevmo and I are in a league of our own when it comes to podcasts. So why don't you check out the world's best, well, probably only, karaoke podcast, Karaoke Big E. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher, or wherever else you get your podcast, or you can check us out at karaokebige.com. Come on by every Tuesday and give us a listen, and remember, you can't be a star if you don't shine.
Great program hosted by you, Scott.
Yes, me and you and Blake for now till Kevin comes back.
Yes, I am temporarily doing it. I think it was a terrible choice to ask me to do it. I'm a terrible singer. Am I hilarious and super handsome? Of course. Absolutely. But am I a good fit on the show? I don't know. Remains to be seen.
Funny thing about our intro and exit song, it's has about 1 million freaking things on that. There's an app now called TikTok that used to be Musical.ly,
Okay.
and
So you're hoping that joining TikTok, like you mentioned earlier, will draft into downloads?
hopefully,
So I say to you, good luck.
good luck, sir.
You better change your name to Rockefeller Groove Song. Or
Rockefeller, yeah. Just if you just type in hashtags on there,
Yeah,
Rockefeller Street, there's
Yeah.
well over 1 million videos on there.
Well, I've heard-
with that song in it.
I've heard every episode of Karaoke Biggie. I think it's a lot of fun. It's a great idea for a show. My idea, but you and Kevin do great, and you just antagonize Blake just enough on the show. It's a great mix. So I enjoy that every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
Yeah, check that out.
All right.
And it's and you will never be able to find it because the spelling is ridiculous.
Exactly.
So let's set the clock for 10 minutes, and we'll talk about the godforsaken dog police. And I'll start it right now.
Go. And first of all, we see a couple masked robbers. They're breaking into the Peacock jewelry store. They just bash the window, and there's like...
Well, it's because they were giving it away. It said giveaway.
Right.
So that's why they giveaway.
Right. Right.
It's all very lighthearted and goofy and almost comic, like in nature. But yeah, they grab the jewels and they just run away.
Yeah. So then the cops show up, and that's one of the cops is
Jeremy Piven.
Yeah.
Jeremy Pippen.
And they seem super
He used to play
unorganized.
for the Bulls.
Yes,
Did he play for the Bulls?
Oh yeah.
Jeremy Pippen?
Oh, he was right next to Jordan with all those championships.
That was his right hand man.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Well, they're like, there's a 211 in progress, and then
First he says 7-Eleven.
Oh, does he?
There was a
I
joke
missed
there.
that.
It's like 7-Eleven. He looks at him. He goes, I mean, and he doesn't call it on his radio.
No, he uses...
He uses the shop owner's phone.
Oh yeah, they use the telephone. And then here come the dog detectives in a convertible, and apparently they're using ESP.
I'm going to get this out of the way right now.
Yeah. You'd fuck that female
No,
dog.
no.
I'm sorry.
The fucking makeup freaks me the fuck out.
It's weird.
It is very off-putting. It's too light. It's too dog. Like their whole budget was spent on the dog police's fucking masks.
Well, let's talk about that. Okay, so we've got there's 3 dog police detectives.
Sure. There's Bowser.
Yeah.
Bowser?
He's kind of like the narrator of the show.
Yes.
Kind of like Dragnet style. That's how it That's kind of how this is.
Sure.
It's narrated like Dragnet.
And Oli is the
Fat-
fat bubbly, and then Bowser used to be married to
Mia,
and they're
Mia
divorced.
Farrow or Mia
Paro or
Mia
something.
Paro, something weird.
Yeah, it's dumb. But yeah, they
had a kid.
Oh, I don't know. If I caught
Scooter something. I
Scooter
wrote it
Libby?
down.
Scooter Lookerly.
Yeah, Scooter.
that.
Looker.
They have what they are. They stand like human beings.
Sure.
But they have trench coats on, long trench coats,
kind of like Gruff.
fedoras.
Kind of like Gruff.
Yeah.
Gruff, yeah, big Gruff
Gruff
the crime dog.
crime dog.
That's absolutely right. And they all got like fedoras
Yeah.
on. And they're all dressed the same, but they're different like types
Breeds.
of dogs. Yeah, different breeds. It is unsettling.
Oh,
and like later there's
especially
some
the
moving,
narrator.
and there's like jostling. There's like a lot of jowl
The
movement.
eyes and it's
And what people need to realize is this isn't a
I
whole...
watched this at like 3:00 in the morning the first time I watched it.
Ooh, terrifying.
This wasn't a whole story. This was just a couple of... They explain what the show is, and they're like, here's a couple... Bowser's like, here's a couple scenes from our upcoming show.
And it only ended up being the one scene in the beginning and then the one scene after he explained it was only one scene.
Yeah, and then this is when we first see Adam Sandler, who is Shifty, and he comes in and he's talking to one of the police.
Yeah, he's like a low-level criminal or something. Just kind of like some
Comes
punk
in and talks to
informant,
Bowser
probably.
and informs Bowser that Bowser owes him $127.
Right.
Let me say this too: that the dog police, they can run at 50 miles per hour. They can retain a scent for a week.
Yep.
And then a third thing I missed, which I don't know.
I don't know.
But they basically they're
I
these
wrote it down
enhanced
too, goddammit.
cops.
Yeah.
They're these beings weird. And what other thing is weird is there are actual dogs in this world.
Yeah, well, there's an actual dog on the show.
There's a canine dog.
Yeah.
And he don't like them.
Yeah, there are dogs, and then there are dog police that are humanoid canines.
Right.
Yeah,
That
it's
are alien.
very off. They're alien.
And their ties on their outfits are bow tie like dog bones.
Right.
Dog
And I think they have like a convertible Ford Fairlane.
Yeah.
Like the car is, but it's
Pretty.
It's a cool car.
Yeah.
But then they have a bunch of stupid like beware of dog.
Yeah.
And they just it's outfitted with really stupid stuff. It was a cool car. But yeah. So I guess they're in California because they're cops with convertibles.
So
I guess dogs like to put their head up.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
they love the
anyway.
I
wind.
don't know where.
Ollie is playing a Game Boy.
Oh, this is the
And-
part where the chief comes out and is going to hand out assignments.
Yeah, he's pissed at the dog police for whatever reason. And yeah, he's giving out assignments, and then he's going to give them like boring paperwork.
Yeah, because they haven't filled out 714 Well, in triplicate.
They
So
ne-
he
yeah, they
wants
never
them to
do
get caught up on their paperwork.
Yeah, they've made 100 arrests and they haven't filled out any of their
Anything.
paperwork.
But they're such good dog police that as soon as like something important comes up, he's like, "All right, goddamn it, get out there."
I know
and take care
we
of it.
went forward, but you were getting ready to talk about the ESP thing because they broke in to the trailer that the two robbers were in.
Oh yeah, that's coming up for sure. But yeah, it's something else I didn't understand. I didn't get why they were human beings, dog police, and then actual dogs.
Yeah.
But in the show summary, it says they're from space. Was that ever discussed?
Yes,
It
in the
was.
song.
Oh, in the
And,
song, of course.
and he also says it when he's explaining everybody's character.
Right.
So he was. I thought he was Chippy, but you say he's Shifty. That's Adam Sandler.
I thought it was Shifty.
It is Shifty.
Okay, I heard Chippy. I'm sorry.
Shifty.
He was out there stripping down their vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he was if he was stealing their wheels,
Something.
Yeah.
But he was under the car.
right, and he was taking his own sweet time. So it's
Yeah.
not and this is when the real canine dog barks at him. And yeah, so he's just messing with their car and there's interaction, but it doesn't make any sense. And Oli puts the tires back on real fast.
Yeah, like the tire jumps on the car
reminded
by
me-
itself.
This part reminded me of like Banana Split.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It just kind of
Two banana, three
where
banana.
he was real
four.
fast and
Yeah,
Four
yeah,
bananas
yeah.
make a bunch.
Well,
of
he
soda
kind of looked like
anymore.
that dog
Yeah.
too. That one did.
And
Oh,
so
yeah.
yeah,
Probably
that's-
where they got it from.
and then that's it.
Yeah, and he said something about
Show's over.
they were
It was-
supposed
it
to
was
air
8
on.
minute and 22 seconds long.
Yeah, we should mention it was a really short pilot, but I think during that outro narration, he was like, "Hey, we're supposed to air on Saturday.
Yeah.
Come around with us, criminals, or around us, criminals might as well roll over and play dead."
Yeah.
Please remain seated as we are now.
Oh, we had
crossing
plenty
the
of time
zone
left.
There was a puppy love.
Yeah, I
joke
figured
too.
it was only going to take about 2 minutes
That's
to get
fine.
through that.
We're behind schedule anyway, so it
Oh,
works
boy.
out for all of us.
The puppy love joke.
Yeah,
Turbulence. Oh my goodness, we've had a lot of we've done over 160 episodes,
nice.
and some of these are based off of movies or books or some idea. I don't know that we've ever had a pilot that was based off of a song.
Was this written by Adam Sandler?
There's seriously, you look out there. There's no information. There are half sentences or very vague reviews about the show that only mention the Dog Police Band and that mention Piven and Sandler. But it's almost as if no one wants to claim that they were a part of this, which is
I
understandable.
don't fucking blame him one fucking bit.
Turbulence. Let me start it off.
Please.
Well, I think Scott did a great job, and I don't want to steal, but the makeup was very off-putting.
Oh, God.
It was
Nightmares. I was watching it, like I said, as soon as I saw the email, I was laying in bed. It was probably 6-something in the morning. Or I was watching it, and I'm like, oh, wow. And then I was like, I watched it again today, caught a couple other things, but that makeup was, man. It wasn't brutal. It was so over the top
compared to everything else.
on point. Like, Bowser looked like a German fucking shepherd.
I think
It
what
was
they
so
needed to
off-putting.
do is that if you watch the Dog Police video, the girl that he's singing about, she looks like a human woman, but has facial features that like prosthetics that make her look like a dog, but she's not full out dog. And then
These are full out dogs
Yeah,
in
these are
the
full
pilot.
out dog. Yeah.
right.
But this is like a sexy dog in the video. But I think the whole music video is about, hey, are you going out on a date with an ugly girl? Call the dog police.
Right.
They'll take this fucking ugly bitch away.
Right.
I think that's what it was just
Yeah,
like.
and
And I thought she was kind of cute, actually.
And the dogs that come and arrest her.
Yeah.
And in the song, another thing, I was like, they're like ask her when he comes out of the bathroom, he says something like the police
In the music video?
Yeah, asking
Okay.
her if she wants more.
Oh yeah, no,
And
it's dirty and weird.
I was just like,
yeah. She's like on the ground.
on her
she
knees.
wants to. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, but okay. So obviously the music video has sexual innuendo. You don't have a lot of that with kids.
No.
The pilot, they said we'll see you Saturday. They didn't say Saturday morning or Saturday evening,
right.
but this is prime time for Saturday morning cartoons in the like 1990-ish.
Right.
Was this for kids? Or was this for adults? It didn't seem to get very sexual.
No, it
But
wasn't.
there were no kids in the pilot. You know, there were no kids around. It was
Right.
all adults
And
and,
I think
dog
this
police.
was just since it was just like two scenes that weren't connected,
Right.
And it was like they were just like this. It was just like a splash that they put out
Yeah,
there.
and like the shitty $2 jokes that were in it, it was definitely not based for. It was not for adults. I don't.
You don't think it was for
no,
adults?
it was. There was too
Okay.
many cheesy, really bad. Like Blake mentioned, the one about puppy love, and there's.
All right, well, that's easy. Then.
I've buried better looking things in my backyard than you.
If this is not for adults, then you need to add kids in this show, right? How are you going to attract kids on a Saturday morning watching the Dog Police when it's all adults?
Well, because it's dogs. I mean, I think that's what they were trying to bank on.
I guess.
Like
I don't know.
You know, Paw
Kids-
Patrol's been
yeah.
forever.
If this is kids, you make the Dog Police a local neighborhood group of kids who form this detective service where they solve local fun neighborhood crimes or mysteries.
Right.
That's how you make the show work. If it's for adults, you just don't do it because it's stupid.
Right.
This is along the lines of like Cop Rock. You ever hear that show?
Yeah.
Or I don't know. I have another good example, but like there's a lot of it doesn't make sense for adults. It's like a cartoon come to life that we don't want to see.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, this is not.
This is a kids show,
Yeah.
but there were no kids in it. They missed the mark.
But I mean,
bad?
I mean, there was no even storyline. They were just like, "Hey, this is who we are. Oh, this is how shitty we get treated at the. This is how shitty that we get treated in the."
kind of like it. It was like it. I think basically it was just like we're gonna put this out as a feeler and see if we can get a network to bite.
Yeah, that's probably yeah. That's what most pilots are. But this wasn't
like,
even
this
a
was
full
like-
22 minutes. This
right.
was like a scene or two they filmed. I don't know. It didn't work for me. Did it work for other people? I don't know. Let's see.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to FCF Airport. Local time is 11:11 and the temperature is 69 degrees. For your safety and comfort, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captains turn off the fasten seatbelt sign.
There's a score out there, believe it or not.
Really?
With as little information or about the Dog Police, there is a score associated from IMDb, decimal points in play, 1 to 10. Scott, what do you think the people from around the world had to say about the Dog Police?
2.4.
Wow, okay.
3.8.
5.1. This is only from 8
That's still
ratings.
bad, but-
Not many people have rated this.
Just Adam Sandler junkies.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
he
is
was
for
in it
Adam
twice.
Sandler completists.
Jeremy
only.
Piven twice. Adam Sandler twice.
If you are in this twice, that is a ton of time for an 8-minute pilot.
Yeah.
So there are no critic reviews. There are no viewer reviews. I found people that talked about it, but nary did they give their opinion, or else I would have included it.
Sure.
Right.
Just ratings, no reviews. You think someone would say something? They didn't.
Good.
They didn't say anything. I'll say
We're
something.
gonna say something.
Yeah.
I say something right now.
I'll say we're gonna
Ladies
say
and
something.
gentlemen, for descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position.
Bing bong. Scott, earlier you nailed the pillars of why we watch a particular episode. Why? How do we rate these? Do you know? Do you feel confident enough to go through our rating system?
It's on a scale from 1 to 7.
Yeah.
1
Based off
being the
of-
worst, 7 being the best.
Based
Based
off-
off the hit TV show Wings.
Yep. So far, so good.
Based about an airport. And I didn't watch it, so
What?
it wasn't a Wings guy.
Get off my plane.
It wasn't a Wings, but
That's Harrison Ford.
I know number 7 is a Brian Hackett,
yeah, he's the best. That's what you want.
right? And a number 1 is a I forgot his dang name.
And it rhymes with Toy Liggins. Roy Biggins.
Oh yes, a Roy Biggins. And in between there is a Faye Cochran, a Bud Bronsky,
Helen
Joel-
Chapel.
It's Faye Yetton.
a Joel Mathers,
Joel Mathers. That's right.
Helen Chapel.
Ellen Chapel.
And Dust Wenting and Sam Saluski. Yeah, they're all in there.
They're all in there.
All of them. So
I think Roberto Clemente is like a bonus one there.
yeah, he was the guy who invented Clamato, right?
Chlamydia.
Roberto Clemente's
Chlamydia.
Clamato.
Chlamydia. I dated a girl and she's got chlamydia.
It's easily treatable. Don't ask me how I know.
So is herpes.
I don't know about that. It's your
Herpes stays with you
It's
forever.
your friend for life. My life. So 1 to 7 is the scale. All of us need to rate it, or else why are we here? It's what's the meaning of life without a rating?
Sure, that's why everybody listens. They just want to hear the rating.
Scott, on a scale of 1 to 7 that you so plainly laid out for everyone, how do you rate a Dog Police?
I hate to do it. It's a 1.
What?
This is the worst piece of garbage fire I've ever seen.
Remember when we saw the Battletoads and we got erections from those cartoons?
Yeah, this is the by far the worst thing ever. There's a reason why it did not make it to air.
I see.
This was bad. The makeup scared me. The acting.
So
and
did
the
it didn't get a
jokes-
scary boost?
No, it got no boost.
Scary bump?
If I could give it a 0, I would give it a 0. This is a hot piece of garbage fire.
Wow, Captain Philip, rest assured. I turn to you. How do you rate the Dog Police?
It was horrible, but it was only 8 minutes of horrible.
Time, I feel like the length of the pilot, I feel like is the biggest factor
Sure.
for you.
And for me, it was nice. It was nice not hearing Adam Sandler go for once. For once, I've never seen him on TV where he didn't go. How do you?
Daddy?
It was disorganized, but it wasn't. It was supposed to be just a promo that they played in between two 15-minute cars. You know what I mean? It wasn't meant to be a whole episode. We didn't get a whole story. We didn't get a good feel of it. I'm giving it a 2.
Giving it a 2. Okay, I feel you. I don't think this gets any bump from me. I think I'm going to go with 2 as well. Okay. This is definitely not the worst
You're
thing
giving
I've
it too much
seen.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of bad stuff.
I almost want to
I've
give it a
listened
3.
to a lot of shows that you talked about were bad.
But you didn't
stuff.
have to see them with
That's
your eyeballs.
true.
Yeah.
Because
We suffered.
I let you guys do it for me.
Why don't you talk to us or Kevin Clark, and then you can. But I think with some tweaks, this could be better. But it wasn't tweaked, so it is bad, and it remains bad. I think there's a fun novelty that it's created from a song that is very Devo, very new wavy.
Yep.
The song isn't terrible. It's goofy and it's fun.
But you have to watch the video. Like the
Yes.
video is like 2 minutes and 33 seconds.
I'll check it out.
If you watch it 3 times, it's as long as this pilot, and you'll probably be more entertained about the video. So I'm going to put the
I would say so.
I'm going to put the video link into the show notes.
You definitely should. You're right. I think the video, a few viewings of that is far more entertaining than the actual pilot. We've never had a show based off a song. I like that exists. It does not equate to a bump. I give it a 2. Blake gives it a 2. And Scott gives it the death nail of a 1. And with that, we close the book on the Dog Police, and we will never speak of that show again.
Ever.
But join us next time, won't you please, when we watch the pilot episode of Zero Effect. Here's a little something to wet your whistle. This television pilot was based upon the quirky 1998 detective film of the same name. You can find the entire episode of Zero Effect by subscribing to Couch Pilots and SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or your favorite podcast app of choice, and then simply click on one of our classically blue links in our show notes.
Period.
I have to do something
Put
with
a
that
period in the goddamn Excel file.
Period.
What?
Period.
Just a period. That means
In sentences.
when somebody sees a period, they stop, take a breath, and then go on. If you did that, you wouldn't have all these problems.
Don't write them like I write text or emails.
Period. You mean low dot?
Yes,
Yeah,
low dot.
Oh,
Low dot.
this whole time I
I
had
had a
no
dog
idea.
named Low Dot.
Hashtag
Did ya?
low dot. Let's
Okay.
rename the period.
You guys kept saying period all this time. I was trying to smile and yeah, of course I do that. I didn't realize you meant like where I came from. It's called low dot.
Okay.
Yeah. Hashtag low dot. Let's rename the
Okay,
let's rename
that
the period.
totally makes sense. I will do that. Thank you guys.
1,000 frequent flyer points for anybody that
Hashtags low dot.
hashtags
Low dot.
Low dot.
You can do exactly the thing I said, or you can go to YouTube and you know what to do. Tube.
I always know. My wife hates that because every
What?
time I say YouTube,
What's that?
I say, you know what to do,
Your
tube.
wife hates it.
She doesn't hate it,
Oh,
but she gets tired of hearing it coming out of my mouth.
Oh boy, I'm thinking something dirty right now. CouchPilotsPodcast.com. Blake.
One-stop shop.
You got to go there.
Yeah, it's where you can listen to all the episodes.
Don't be an idiot.
Go to all our social media links from there. You can even email us from there. That's your one stop. It even has the dial-in number. Dial-in number.
It's got all the ways to contact us, and it's got all of our past episodes.
Yeah, there's an episode of Wonder Woman on there,
Hell yeah, with you.
and I was on it.
And you did Battletoads.
And Battletoads.
And you did a couple others that I cannot
I
remember.
can't remember those.
But yeah, this is what I do. I have my dumb smartphone, and I open up Safari because I've got an iPhone, and there's different tabs. Just go to couchpilotspodcast.com and just leave that tab open forever.
Safari sounds
Safari?
scary.
You still
Sounds
use Safari?
scary. It sounds scary.
You have to use Safari?
I don't have to. I can use Chrome or whatever.
Why would you use Safari?
Because I choose to.
It actually works.
'Cause I choose. I
They
choose
all
to.
work, but that one's it's
I don't think I can delete it actually. So
No,
like,
it's
so like if I put on Chrome, it's just another app to deal with. This is fine. Safari's fine.
All right, fuck me, right?
Yeah, fuck you, right? 910 Pilots one, like you said, 910-745-6871. If you like what you heard here, I don't know, maybe you did. Patreon.com/Couch Pilots. You can contribute to the show.
Yeah, there's different levels that you can donate to, and each of those levels have rewards. And so just check it out. I'm going to change them here pretty soon.
We'd appreciate it very much. We're wrapping it up. Scott, again, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
And please plug away.
Check out Karaoke Big E. Go and download the show, listen to it. It comes out every Tuesday, everywhere. It's available everywhere.
What's your favorite part about doing Karaoke Big E?
You guys.
Oh.
My buddies. Getting with my buddies on... We're switching to Mondays. Used to be on Sundays. We're going to switch to Mondays for a little bit.
To accommodate me.
To accommodate Jason. Getting together with my friends, having a good time, singing some songs.
Yeah.
We sing songs. It comes out every Tuesday. It's a good time. Good show.
What's the favorite episode you've done so far?
Hickety Tuesday.
The very first one?
The very first
First
one.
one is
That's
good.
that's comedy gold. That's up there.
Yeah, you'll.
Hey, but you know what though?
What's that?
I heard something on the radio the other day.
By Autograph? Did you turn up the radio?
I did. No, this is a new hip hop station.
Okay.
On
locally,
your FM dial 90.7.
All right.
It's literally like
gangsta shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They said, you've made it when you come up in a Google search.
Okay. So is that what you're trying to get to?
I'm trying to say, you type in Karaoke Big E in your Google.
Boom.
Boom. Boom. Several things come up.
Boom.
It's all there.
Oh, boy. Yeah, check out Karaoke Big E, definitely. It's a great program, and I'm co-hosting it for a little bit. So if you like my dumb voice, you can hear it on there. Captain Philip Restisher, he's the engineer on that program. He's on every episode practically. You have a message of positivity you'd like to give everyone before we go?
I just like to say thank you to all of our listeners for listening to us, and thank you to my friends here who battled through adversity.
Mm-hmm. Fucking mouse.
There is a mouse in here.
And I owe you money.
No, you don't. You can give me a little kiss. Stop it.
Oh. So hopefully the mouse gets taken care of. If not, fuck me, right? Fuck mice.
Fuck them. I think it's awfully dark to be a mouse, but
mouse, no gender or ethnicity.
Could be a mole. We got a mole. Who's spying on us?
I don't know.
Who can it be?
All the guys.
now?
Somebody from Earwolf, probably.
Who's watching?
Earwolf. Yes.
From Stitcher. But thank you all for listening. That's my positivity. That's all I got.
That's good. And with the positivity.
This pilot may have been rough, but it's always a smooth flight. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
On behalf of Couch Pilots and the entire crew, we'd like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and we are looking forward to seeing you on board again in the near future. Have a nice day.